4 years ago, Zara Khan discovered she was pregnant with billionaire Adrian Blake's twins. Instead of support, she received 4 cold words that shattered her completely. Raise them on your own. Broken but determined, Zara disappeared into the mountains, building a quiet life for her 2 little blue-eyed girls. Now, at a crowded winter resort, Adrian freezes mid-step when he sees 2 tiny blonde girls tugging at Zara's coat. 2 girls who carry his eyes. He wasn't ready then, but this time, he will fight heaven and earth to be their father. And maybe, Zara's partner Tuzno poured over Frostwood Valley like soft feathers falling from the sky. This mountain town was the kind of place people visited to forget the world, and the kind of place Zara Khan had chosen to rebuild hers. 4 years ago, she ran from betrayal, ran from humiliation, ran from the man who destroyed her heart with one sentence: "I'm not ready, raise them on your own." Those words still shook her bones, sometimes. But today, as she zipped the jackets of her 4-year-old daughters, Alina and Mira, she felt only gratitude. Her girls were everything she lived for: their blonde curls, tiny giggles, bright sapphire eyes. They were pieces of a future she had built with her own hands. "Mama," Alina jumped. "Look, snow is dancing." "It's not dancing," Mira argued. "It's floating, it can do both," Zara said, kissing them. "Now come, we're late." She worked mornings at Frostwood Lodge, a quiet resort tucked in the mountains. The job wasn't glamorous, but it kept her daughters warm, fed, and safe, and that was enough. She carried her basket of warm muffins toward the reception. Life was simple, predictable, peaceful. She didn't know everything was about to change. At that exact moment, a sleek black SUV stopped outside the lodge. The man who stepped out carried the kind of presence that made people straighten their backs and inhale. Nervously, Adrian Hale, Billionaire CEO, ruthless in boardrooms, feared by competitors, and the man Zara had once loved enough to break for. His assistant rushed forward. "Sir, the conference hall is." Adrian didn't hear her. He was staring at the falling snow, chest tight with the memory of another winter 4 years ago, the night Zara had come to his penthouse, trembling, holding a pregnancy test, eyes full of hope. He hadn't been ready. He had been stupid, cruel, terrified. He lived with that guilt every day, but life had no rewind button. Or so he thought. He entered the lobby, and his world stopped. Frozen, shattered that, then rebuilt into something new. Because there, standing near the Christmas tree, were 2 little girls. Golden curls, round cheeks, and blue eyes that stabbed straight into his soul. Eyes identical to his own. His heart pounded so violently he felt dizzy. He stepped forward instinctively, just as Zara turned around. Their eyes locked. The basket slipped from Zara's hands, muffins scattering across the floor. Her breath caught in her throat. Her fingers trembled violently. It was the one face she never expected or wanted to see again. But there he stood, the father of her children, the man who threw her away. "Zara." Adrian's voice cracked open. "Is it really you?" She swallowed hard. "Adrian." His eyes moved to the girls again. Are they?" He couldn't finish. Zara didn't speak. She simply placed a hand on each daughter's head, gently guiding them close. The truth was obvious, undeniable. Standing right in front of him, Adrian exhaled shakily, blood draining from his face. "Oh God." He followed them when Zara tried to walk away. "Zara, please. I need to talk to you." "There's nothing left to talk about," she whispered without turning. "Please," he repeated, voice breaking. The desperation stopped her. She turned slowly, eyes cold. "Why are you here?" "I'm here for a company retreat." "I didn't know you were." He looked at the girls again, and his voice failed. "Mira, Alina," Zara said gently. "Why don't you sit by the fire? Mama will be right there." The girls obediently nodded and skipped away toward the warm corner. Adrian watched them go with an expression Zara had never seen on him: raw, painful longing. "They're beautiful," he whispered. "They're mine," she corrected. "And mine too." His eyes met hers again. "Aren't they?" Zara inhaled sharply. She had dreaded this moment for years. But she couldn't lie. "Yes," she whispered. "They're yours." His breath collapsed from his lungs. "How old?" "4." "4," he repeated weakly, gripping the counter to stay upright. "I missed. For years, you chose to miss them." He flinched like she had stabbed him. "You told me to do it alone," she said softly but firmly. "So I did." Tears filled his eyes, the cold, remorseful kind that came from the deepest part of a broken man. "I was terrified," he said, voice cracking. "Terrified of being like my father. Terrified of hurting a child. Terrified of everything. But I was wrong. I'm sorry, Zara. I'm so sorry. She swallowed. Apologies, don't rewind time. No, he whispered, but maybe they can build a future. She stared at him, blinking rapidly, shocked he'd even ask. Mira and Alina don't know you, she said. They don't need more instability. Let me try, he pleaded softly. Please, let me know them, even a little. Her heart twisted painfully for her, for him, and most of all, for the two girls who had never known a father's embrace. Before she could respond, the twins ran back. Mommy, Mommy, Alina giggled. The snowman outside has a carrot nose. Mira pointed at Adrian. Who's he? His eyes look like ours. Zara froze. Adrian knelt slowly on one knee, trembling. He didn't want to confuse them, didn't want to force anything. He simply gave a gentle smile. I'm someone who's very happy to meet you. Alina stepped closer boldly. Do you like cookies? He blinked. I love cookies. Mira pushed a half-broken cookie into his hand. You looked sad. Tears blurred his vision. Thank you. That means more to me than you know. The girls giggled and ran off again. Zara inhaled shakily, witnessing the moment she had feared and longed for at the same time. Adrian wiped his eyes. They're perfect. They're my entire life, she said softly. He nodded. I want to be part of that life, even if you never forgive me. Zara looked away, fighting the storm inside her. After a long silence, she said, if you truly want a chance, meet us for dinner tonight. 1 hour, that's all I can offer. Adrian nodded instantly. 1 hour with them is more than I deserve. Dinner was awkward. The girls talked non-stop, asking Adrian every question they could think of. Do you like ice? Why is your hair soft? Why do you talk fancy? Do you know how to draw unicorns? He laughed. He listened. He answered everything with gentle patience. Zara watched quietly. Stunned, she had expected coldness, ego, arrogance, the old Adrian. But this man was trying, really trying. After dinner, the girls climbed into Zara's lap. Sleepy-eyed Mama, Myra whispered, that man, Adrian, was he nice? Zara stroked her hair. Yes, sweetheart. He was. Will he come again? Alina mumbled. Zara hesitated. Adrian watched anxiously. She finally whispered, only if you both want him to. We do, they said together. Something inside Zara cracked open, a soft, trembling hope she had buried years ago. Adrian exhaled shakily, covering his mouth with his hand to hide the tears. For 3 days, Adrian met the girls in small, gentle moments, teaching them to draw, letting them braid his hair, reading bedtime stories in the lobby lounge. They loved him instantly. Zara tried to stay distant, cold, careful, but every time he wiped snow off Alina's coat, every time he carried a sleeping Myra, every time he looked at Zara with regret instead of pride, her walls softened, thread by thread. On the 4th night, after putting the girls to bed, Zara found Adrian sitting outside on the snowy porch, staring at the moon. He didn't hear her approach. He whispered to no one. I wish I could take back every second I wasn't there. Zara's throat tightened. Adrian. He turned quickly and stood. Zara, you're good with them, she said quietly. He swallowed. I'm trying. You're doing more than trying. He exhaled shakily. Does that mean I still have a chance? She looked at him, really looked. Not at the man who broke her, but at the man who was trying to rebuild everything he shattered. She took a step closer. I don't know what the future looks like, she whispered, but I know this. I'm willing to let you be in their lives, fully. Adrian covered his face with his hands, trying and failing not to cry. And maybe mine too, she added softly. He froze, lowered his hands, stared at her. Zara, are you sure? She nodded, eyes glistening. Just don't disappear again. I swear, he whispered, voice breaking. You'll never face anything alone again. Zara reached out and touched his hand. For the first time in 4 years, it didn't hurt, it felt like coming home. As snow continued to fall, soft and glowing, Zara leaned gently into his chest, letting herself believe in new beginnings. Her girls had gained a father. She had regained a partner. And Adrian, after years of regret, finally found the family he didn't know how desperately he needed. The past was gone. The future was theirs. Together,